Hello everyone and welcome to this new edition of Business Africa. I am Amel Nga. Coming up, Burkina Faso encourages people to consume local products. Mega data to generate $210 billion in 2020, according to forecasts of the International Data Corporation. And Indian investments in Africa between 2008 and 2016 particularly benefited Mauritius, which captured 90% of the flows. Promoting made in Burkina Faso products within the country's own population is an approach advocated for some time by the Burkinabe authorities, a reference to consumer goods that could truly boost the country's economy. Details by Ruth Lago and Eric Oteng.
Burkina Faso wants to create a great interest in the consumption of local products. The initiative aims to boost the national economy through local consumption, a promising sector that is a sustainable alternative in the fight against unemployment and poverty in rural and urban areas. The problem, however, is the lack of raw materials. I asked for the price and I was told that it varies from 15,000 CFA or more. So I think it's not within everyone's reach. Now that the state is subsidizing or granting them certain favors, it will be within the reach of all. According to the 2017 trade balance, exports of value-added products rose from just over $2 million in 2012 to nearly $3 million in 2016, an increase of 0.31%. Despite the current challenges, the enthusiasm around these local products is the pride of many players in the economic sector. When you buy a finished product from Faso Damfani, at least 5 people benefit from it. So it's a chain that helps the people a lot. And a developing country that relies on the export of its local products. We have enough materials with promotion adding value to them. The consumption of these local products, according to experts, will favor the creation of jobs with a view to revitalizing the production sector.
Are we heading for a promising future in Africa? This is a view of the International Data Corporation's economic forecasts, which reveals that the turnover generated by mega data in 2020 will amount to $210 billion. Explanations by Saj Kofi and Ignatius Anor.
African governments have been urged to create a critical mass of data scientists to prepare for one of the biggest revolutions of the 21st century. The call was made at the gathering of IT experts at the International Exhibition of Digital Economy Professionals in Dakar, Senegal. Discussions were focused on megadata and the incredible opportunities they offer to African economies. The International Data Corporation estimates that the turnover generated by megadata in 2020 will be some $210 billion, and each person will generate 1.7 megabytes of data per second. This is the equivalent of one song in MP3 format every 2 seconds per person. A recent Gartner study said there are already more connected objects than humans on Earth since 2017. This debate, which is in line with the main theme of the fair, digital transformation, the basis for the emergence of African economies, was a good opportunity to define megadata and its environment and to see how African companies could benefit from it.
To talk about it, we have Pascal Ango, Digital Transformation Consultant. He's online from Port Gentil in Gabon. Hello, Mr. Ango, and welcome to Business Africa.
Hello, and thank you for having me.
The fairly unprecedented forecast of the International Data Corporation revealed that megadata alone will generate $210 billion in 2020. What impact will this have in the African economy?
The impact will be multiple because with big data, the data will be more and more precise. This will allow for the economic forecast to be refined. State policies will become more targeted, and the data of the actions of the companies, which until then had only been accessible to the big companies, will also be accessible to the small companies. They can also have targeted products and services for the African population.
To be realistic, is a continent currently able to respond to the calls of IT experts, particularly in terms of creating a multitude of data specialists, and what values in the future development of the continent?
Realistically, in the short term, the training of specialists is not yet a reality, simply because we have a lot of data that will be generated, but we don't know how to exploit them yet. Technical and vocational education programs have not yet specialized people on the key areas of computer science. By 2020, there'll be a need for specialists to know how to interpret data from the health or agri-food sector. But currently, we're only consumers of this data.
How convinced are you of the commitment of the continent's leaders to invest in IT and communication projects?
The commitment of leaders is real. They understand that the continent's growth depends on digital technology, which is a new sector for growth. But if the commitment is to have an immediate impact on the daily lives of businesses and the economy, it would have to open up more data to users. Anglophones call it open data. This means how to use state data in an open manner so that we can offer appropriate products and services where people can donate.
Finally, how can African companies benefit from the digital revolution?
Businesses will benefit in different ways. Data will be more accurate. Forecasts and estimates will be more accurate as they have access to more data. Take Senegal, for example, with small startups such as iWagen, which allows fish sellers to estimate the different prices of different fishermen in all countries. This makes it possible to cross-check, set prices and forecast stocks, or even take the example of Rwanda, where some farmers have accessed the data that allows them to know what the temperature will be, what the selling price will be, and what stocks will be available. So, this type of data will benefit African companies because it allows them to focus on more accurate and reliable data than they currently do.
Thank you, Pascal Lango, for answering our questions. Pascal is a digital transformation consultant from Port-Gentil in Gabon.
Thank you very much. See you soon.
After the break, we will head to Mauritius, which has benefited from Indian investments in Africa over the last 8 years. I'll see you in a minute.
À tout de suite.